the street from City Hall. I don't know if you guys can see it. In about 5 minutes, I think there's going to be some speakers, so it's not over yet. I think we're behind schedule, but it's not over. Oh, I forgot. I forgot they had a commercial. I have to wait for the commercial to end. Actually, they've been keeping him in check.
They whipped up his artwork, I thought that.
What's that? When we were in Hollywood, I didn't like the way they had the wand. Were you there? Picture? Were you there at the Hollywood March when they threw one out? I didn't like the way they handled it. It was one at the Hollywood March. I didn't like the way they handled it.
yeah, when niggas hold truth, keep the dimes, yeah. Ain't no rules when these iron shots is on. Got the sleep on, keep the back, straight to the phone. Incest is on. I'm about to have a future stress, stay impressed to be alone. The time is over. I'm sitting down till I return to the essence that I'm set and gone. Nobody wants me broke. You evil, put me on the corner, watch me catch a quick. Manuel Diaz family up on the stage, please. Manuel Diaz family, take the ball and just I'm running with a take to get haunted by the gun reaper. So all my niggas in the bed. Manuel Diaz family is cheaper. We're not like an station. When I walk down like a crowd station, dedication, we're not fixing. Fucking facelift. Not the truth, I was an outcast. But I was running on stand war, but now it's all about cash. I see the world, people trying to go to hell with a slug in my jaw before I made it low. But now ain't no secret. Previous lifestyle, looking out the big bed. DJ's nightclub, secret, prepare. Reach for the shit, don't even think it. Niggas get slick and try to stop it. Watch it, shut it. I'm on the world and ain't a chick that.
No justice! No justice! No justice! No justice! That's right, y'all.
We get no justice, they get no peace.
We get no justice.
They get no peace.
All right.
We get no justice, they get no peace.
That's a song.
We get no justice, they get no peace.
All right, y'all. We want to welcome you to our rally of the 17th Annual National Day of Protest to Stop Police Brutality. So this is what we've been waiting for. This is why we did that long trek to get here. This is why. So before we start off, I don't know if everybody here has been to an LG2 before, so I just want to give you a brief background of what the October 22nd Coalition is and who we are. So basically, the October 22nd Coalition was started 17 years ago out of a need in the community, and it actually started in New York. The next year was here in New York, in LA. But you know, it's just people like me and you who saw that people were getting killed and nothing was getting done about it, and that they were getting pulled over for no reason and nothing was getting done about it. So it was just a group of people, regular folks who got together and said, we need to do something about this. So, you know, we're no different than any of you out there. The only difference is we just, instead of sitting down and arguing about it and complaining, we elected to do something. And that's why we're so happy that each of you are out here today, because to us that says you want to do something about it. So the October 22nd Coalition meets every Thursday at the True Coast Justice Center in Inglewood at 7:30. And we invite everybody to come out to our meetings. And like I said, this is a coalition. So we don't all have to agree on everything in life. What we do need to agree on is that we need to do something to stop police brutality. And that's it. And we need to come together on a solution on that. So, you know, we don't all have to hold our hands and get along, but we need to come together on that issue. So that's who we are. I think I mentioned this briefly at the gathering point, but the theme this year is across the globe, police brutality has got to go. And we thought of that theme, you know, every year we have a theme that kind of sets the mood up with us. I'm back. And so, you know, we started seeing or just putting together different stories from, you know, what's happening in LA, New York, you know, Puerto Rico, Argentina, all these places all across the world having problems with the cops. So it's just not a United States issue, you know, it's a people issue. So that's why we decided to make our theme across the globe, police brutality has got to go. As we progress through this rally, you'll see a lot of good youth in a lot of different organizations, and I think you'll start to understand why we selected these groups to be out here. So the first person we want to bring up, you know, so the way our rallies usually go is we schedule them, but then they never go according to schedule because there's so many families out here that have lost someone that somebody will see a flyer and they'll hear about the rally and they'll just come. And that's actually how we met a lot of these families. So I'm going to bring into the stage someone just like that. I never met them before today, and they have a very powerful story that they want to share with us today. And I don't know a lot about it, so I'm going to let them do the talking.
Trotter.
Trot. What's the first name?
What's your first name?
Alana? Okay, so I'm gonna let them tell you. See, that's just what I mean, like, you know, this is just, there's a need for people who about it to come out, so I'm very gracious and happy that they've chosen to come out here this year. And I feel like I'm doing a bad job at introducing them because I know absolutely nothing about this story. But they drove here, all the way from Las Vegas, to be here today. That's how much it meant to them. So please give a hand to the Trotter family. And if you got conversations going on right now, just like stop your conversations for a brief second and focus your attention on the stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Yolanda Trotter, and on September the 12th, we were at my mom's house that lived in Palmdale, and the police got called on an elderly abuse call, which they came and they did an investigation. And in the middle of the investigation, we were sustained in the front room, me and my mom's in caretaker, and the police done an investigation inside of my mom's room with her in it. She was sitting in a wheelchair, and a police officer swooped past me, and I like, who was that went in the room? My daughter said she got a taser. No, she told us to sit down and be quiet, and she went inside the room and she tased my mom. And so the captain came and they tried to cover it up by sitting her on the edge of the bed so that she would fall and that you wouldn't see the scars. So she fell to the edge of the bed, she fell on the side, and she broke her hip. In the process of her breaking her hip, we were arrested for elderly abuse. My daughter never been in trouble before in her life. She's an A+ student with a 4-point grade average. Her record is squeaky clean. They hit her with the worstest felony that they could of elderly abuse. With me, they gave me a subpoena, and I have to appear in court next month on the 12th. And my mom passed shortly after that, 2 weeks. So I just want to tell you people to be encouraged. And like she said, if anything, keep cameras and films and phones and anything that you can, because we never thought my mom would die like this. We thought my mom was going to die from an old age. A helpless woman. You cannot get no lower than that. You just can't. The scum of the earth. The beast. Scum of the earth.
I just want to say that I love my grandma. She was my mom first, as well as my grandma. She taught me a lot of things. She taught me how to respect people. She grew, I grew up as a child knowing that she was a good woman, and always to respect the police.
Yes.
But if they don't respect us, we're not going to respect them. If you notice on the side of their car, it says protect and serve police, not us.
That's right.
If you notice that on their car, that's what it says. Protect and serve the police, but not us. So like I said, anybody with grandmothers, brothers, husbands, uncles and stuff like that through this police brutality stuff, this got to stop, and it's going to stop. You can kill us, but you can't take our souls, because I'm going to meet my grandma in heaven again. So grandma, have the greens ready, because your grandson will be coming one day. God bless. Y'all bless you with everything. God bless.
Yeah.
I can't even do my fingers because my hands are cold.
Aww. Would you please give it up one more time? One more time. When I said it earlier, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it takes a lot of courage to come up on these stages. When you're working for a lot of family members, and some of them flat out tell us, we wish we could be there, but our lawyers told us not to. The cops told us we can't do this, or they're not going to give us any money. A lot of times we just want to throw money at these family members and make them go away. So when they come out here, it's really saying a lot because they're putting the cases in jeopardy, they're putting the livelihood in jeopardy because sometimes it, and makes it so that they can't collect the settlement money that the cops want to give them. So please, when these family members come up here, give them the biggest round of applause that you've given all day for anybody. Please give it up to them to share their story with us. So next up on the stage, I want to just say that we got a lot of youth out here, and it's a beautiful thing. We heard from the Youth Justice Coalition. I'm going to bring up some more youth to the stage right now. The Youth Build. Are you guys to the stage? Youth Build? Right here, okay. They're coming, they're right here. So please give it up for Youth Build.
Go ahead, Jesus.
Alright, so good evening everybody. My name is Emily. I'm actually going to speak on behalf of the People's Education Movement. Where is the justice? Where is the peace? Last time I checked, law enforcement is supposed to protect and serve to uphold our democracy. But all I see is hypocrisy. You say that children are our future, but all I see when they're on their way to school, they get tickets for truancy. My students daily get profiled, stopped, locked up in violation of God knows what. Today, this morning as I was making copies, one of my students told me her 20-year-old brother, he has 24 years for violating an injunction. All right, and then when we have our classroom discussions, my other students, they fight really hard not to cry in class when they talk about the pain of being separated from their mother, their father, their brother, their sister, their auntie, their uncle, their cousin, their friend, because they've been locked up in jail and in prison. Well, I'm here to represent the People's Education Movement, and we are not down with this system of criminalization and oppression. All we see is violence and hatred towards our children. We stand in solidarity, love, and transformative justice to resist brutality and raise our fists for humanity.
Hello everybody, my name is George Balcazar and I'm a part of the Youth Build program. In our community, people are scared to walk down the streets. There are many dangers out there in the world. We entrust police officers to guide and protect our streets in which we walk amongst. This is what happens behind my back, and this is what happens behind your back. We're harassed, we're judged, and we're looked down upon. Don't get me wrong, I've had the chance to encounter policemen who are nice and cool. That's the kind of cop I want. I don't like to be judged, and I don't like to be looked down upon. We come from the hood, of course, but does that give us enough to be labeled? All I'm really trying to say is we choose the people to protect us, but who are they protecting? In the end, it comes down to street justice. Let this era stop.
Hello everybody, my name is Danny. I'm 18 years old and I grew up in South Central Los Angeles. Any of you who lives there knows basically what you have to go through over there. And my whole life, ever since I started skating, I've been harassed and cops just kept messing with me. And I'm here along with my peers to take a stand against that. Today, we're going to make a stand so we can end police brutality all over this nation.
Taylor, and I'm also a part of the Youth Build program. Why do most victims who suffer abuse from the police don't bother to complain? We, the public, are taught to believe the police are here to protect us, but this is not the reality when police brutality remains one of the most serious and divisive human rights violations in the United States, in the words of James Bell. We live in a country that is addicted to incarceration as a tool for social control. Our justice system doesn't make decisions based on best practices or the best interests of the young people and families involved. We've taken the first step. We're here to get informed of our rights. Speak up. If not now, then when? Together we must work. Police brutality must end.
justice police.
Give it up one more time for the Youth Justice Coalition. And you can put the flag away. Alright, let's do it now. See, I'm a surprise. Next is the Youth Justice Coalition. Hold on. So many youth. So many wonderful youth. Alright, so next I'm going to bring up the Youth Justice Coalition. Give it up for the microphone. YJC! Hi, my name is Leslie. I'm a Lobo that stands for Leading Our Brothers and Sisters Out of the System at YJC. Today is such a beautiful day. Today is such a powerful day. We are out here for one reason and one reason only, to end police brutality in Los Angeles, to end racial profiling on our people. It's time to show the police that we're sick of the inhumane treatment we receive from them because of the color of our skin. None of us chose to be black or brown. We were blessed with the color of our skin and the history behind it. And it's just not police brutality we're facing. We're facing police oppression every day, whether it's filling our streets with patrol cars or stopping youth because of how they dress. The city needs to stop giving money to the police and start giving it to the people that really need it. The time has come to take back what's ours. Let's take 1% of police, sheriffs, DA, probation's budget and put it towards 50 youth centers, 500 peace builders, and 25,000 youth summer jobs. Let's show this corrupt system what we want is to end hostilities on our streets and to stop the killings by police in our neighborhoods. It's our streets, it's our city.